I think that there are only three main levers to most consumer businesses. It's the onboarding flow and then optimizing the paywall. So optimizing your conversion rate, optimizing the actual app once you're inside, and then optimizing the funnel to get users in. And if those three levers, they make up most of the business and all of them are extremely important. Without one of them, you won't be able to succeed. And so with that in mind, I don't believe you should outsource any of those levers. If we weren't running influencer campaigns, we would be controlling our paid ads. In fact, because now we are starting to focus more on paid ads, I am starting to learn myself so that I could be more involved. I don't think that outsourcing a lever is smart for longevity or growing a business at all. If you were able to outsource massive success, everyone would do it. It would be normalized. Exactly. To find alpha, you need to find it yourself.
That makes sense. And then, let's touch on the three levers then. If you're trying to build an onboarding flow, what goes into building a good one outside of just copying someone else's? Because that's what everyone's doing right now.
Of course. Yeah, everyone is. So there are many core parts of the onboarding. It really depends on your app though. For us, we ask a bunch of information about their body, height, weight, what their desired weight is. And so I think A/B testing a lot of different theories is the best thing to do. We recently ran an A/B test, and simply adding animations in between screens, which maybe almost doubled the entire length of the onboarding flow, that boosted the conversion rate at the end by 10%. So that's just the user investing more time, so they want to try the app so they don't waste the time they invested. That's a simple trick that most people do. I think something a lot of people don't do is take the answers a user inputted on the onboarding and then feed that back to them when it's actually time to pay. Maybe you ask them, why are you trying to lose weight? They say something, you say, okay, hit your goal of losing weight because you want to do this. Get started today. Another thing is reinforcing why they want your product. You could ask them a bunch of yes or no questions. Do you want this are you trying to stay healthier? Yes. Do you want to lose weight? Yes. Are you trying to cut down on fat? Yes. And the priming of clicking yes, 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 yes.
They get to the paywall and they're like, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of these psychological things, but I haven't A/B tested as much as I should.
Interesting. And then what about the paywall? Do you guys say simple is better? Do you include pictures? How many pricing options? Annual, monthly?
So from my experience, I have always seen that offering multiple prices converts higher and has a higher amount of revenue per user who sees it. We have A/B tested very extensively. An important thing to note here is determining what to optimize for, whether it's revenue or users. Recently, we ran an A/B test that showed us if we priced at $70 a year as opposed to $30 a year, which is what we priced at, we would make an additional 10% in revenue.
Even though your
However,
users goes down?
We would lose 30% of our user base. And we decided that having that 30% is better right now because they'll share it through word of mouth, and ultimately the revenue will probably end up being higher than 10%, and the app will grow a lot faster.
Even on that point, you guys don't have a free plan, right? There's a free trial, but there is no way to use the app for free. And I've noticed that as a common theme across all of the apps that people reference when they talk about viral, money printing, kind of like consumer apps. Have you tried a free component?
We have not tried a freemium plan. We like the idea that we are the premium calorie tracking app. The people that use us, they want a better experience than the free crappy versions.
That makes sense.